Hello and welcome to Quays News. I'm David Craig.
And I'm Max Lothman. Here's what's coming up on the programme today. To mark Children in Need this week, we take a look into the history of the charity over the past 45 years it has run and what some people are doing to commemorate this occasion.
A local pub in Urmston has had a problem with cheaters on their weekly pub quiz. Thankfully, they have been caught red-handed and justice has been served.
And the long-awaited Christmas markets have returned to every corner of Manchester's city centre.
We have live music, we have singers on, drummers, guitarists, saxophone players. Yeah, it's all happening on Piccadilly Gardens.
Remembrance Day is a time for communities to gather and share a common appreciation for those who made and continue to make impossible sacrifices for a better tomorrow. The town of Ramsbottom continues to prove that this tradition will last forever, with locals, veterans and cadets all attending the service. Alex Pennington has more.
On the 11th day of the 11th month each year, we take the time to stop and remember the people who fought for us and honour those who continue to battle for peace and safety in our country. In Ramsbottom, the community have gathered for this important occasion. The service took place at St Paul's Church, where people of all ages took the time to pay their respects. Bridge Street's road was blocked in order to allow the band to march towards the church. I spoke to one of the band members and discussed the significance of Remembrance Day.
Remembrance Day, it's just a big deal to me, remembering all those people that sacrificed their lives for what we have today. To not come would be a disgrace, in my opinion, and to be able to play in the parade on this day, that's the best feeling and the best thing I can give on this day.
After the 2-minute silence, wreaths were laid and conversations were had, people sharing reflections and thoughts with each other. Ramsbottom's enduring strength as a community ensures that the legacy of those who fought for our country will remain in our hearts and future generations forever. Alex Pennington reports.
Well, this week marks 45 years of BBC's Children in Need. Our reporter Grace Rigby has turned back the clock to have a look at how the charity has developed over these years.
Today is the annual Children in Need fundraiser event. The BBC's charity dedicated to helping disadvantaged children across the country. Established in 1980, the charity fundraiser has raised over £1 billion. Presented by many friendly and familiar faces such as the late Sir Terry Wogan, who presented the telethon for 35 years. This year, the charity will be presented by the likes of Paddy McGuinness, Lely Rush, Vernon Kay and Big Zoo, just to name a few. Children in Need moved to Media City in Salford in 2021, being at the centre of a big production and the community's hearts. This year will be jam-packed with sketches, performances and special moments.
When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm going to send a flood and drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
And on an incredible note, Sarah Cox is completing her 135-mile marathon for Children in Need today. Many of you will recognise the mascot, Pudsey Bear, the familiar yellow furry friend who helps children across the country to be the best they can be. Grace Rigby, Quays News.
Thanks, Grace. And although Children in Need is lots of fun, it's important to remember the purpose of why the BBC hosts this event. This year they will be putting on a live stream for viewers across the globe. Our reporter Maram Zeno is live at Media City with more.
and AG are hosting a live stream for the BBC's Children in Need event. The main purpose of this event is to help improve the lifestyles of these children, of the children in need. That's whether they're facing poverty or mental health issues or even disabilities. It also helps to raise money for local campaigns that may not be able to raise money otherwise. And this event is also crucial because it helps to raise money for all vulnerable children across the UK. And the money that is raised goes to thousands of small and large community organisations across the UK to help give children opportunities for a brighter future and ensure that no child is left behind. Maranzino, Quays News.
It's amazing, Mariam, thank you. The Barking Dog pub in Urmston has gone viral after its owners caught the long-reigning winning team cheating. The scandal spread from local coverage across social media to global media interest. Here's Izzy Monday with the latest on the story.
A pub in Urmston has gone viral after the owners discovered that a team on the weekly pub quiz had been cheating for months for a £30 bar tab prize. The scandal has caused wide public speculation, with many local residents coming together on platforms such as Facebook in attempts to investigate and discover the cheater's identity. The pub owner's suspicions began growing after the same group consistently won the quiz each week. Other members of the quiz began raising their concerns that the quiz was fixed and that the group must be cheating, until the members were caught red-handed.
We'd had some suspicions for a little while, and staff members had become increasingly concerned at how they were doing it, so we actually banned mobile phones. And it became apparent that they were still getting all the answers right, and this was due to smartwatches. They were being sneaky and using a smartwatch to gain the correct answers. We feel cheated as a company as the quiz is free to enter, and yet they were taking £30 every time they won from the business, and we're a small independent pub, so it does, it's quite bad really, we feel. Customers that had stopped coming, we think they will be coming back. I think this viral post has reached all of our customer base, and I'm sure they'll be back.
The scandal has been deemed locally as Quizgate and has blown up on social media, catching the attention of international news outlets.
It caught us off guard. It's been really interesting. We've never really had anything to do with these large media outlets, so it's been really fun to get behind it all. So we've had
our sports editor Rose Courtine to tell us more. Rose, what's been going on this week?
Devils are still struggling lots with their financial situation following their outstanding debts. Their winding up position has been adjourned for a fourth time this week. The whole situation is affecting the Rugby League club both on and off the pitch. It's really sad for the club's 152 years history and doesn't look like there'll be any progress or improvement imminently.
But do we have lighter news at Old Trafford, isn't that right?
Yes, that's right. There were 14,666 spectators who saw Mark Skinner's side triumph 2-1 over Paris Saint-Germain in the UEFA Women's Champions League. The match was tightly contested and there were plenty of chances for both sides, which kept the fans very much entertained. The match also saw the long-awaited return of Mary Earps to Old Trafford, which had mixed reactions amongst the crowd, especially following the controversy surrounding segments of her autobiography, which were recently released, and her comments about Hannah Hampton and Serena Wiegman. She had to contend with boos each time that she touched the ball, but the focus was on her at the start of the match. However, after the match had finished, it was mainly the Manchester United goalie Sophia Middleton-Patel, who was only making her second start for United and her first club appearance in Europe. Middleton-Patel settled in quickly and was able to make some great saves, and post-match Skinner said that she was my player of the match. What you can't measure is the physiological magnitude that she had to jump. This is because United's number one goalie, Fallon Tallis-Joyce, was out with a facial injury, something that Middleton-Patel only found out on match day, giving her very little time to prepare for one of the club's biggest games of the season.
Anything else been happening lately in Manchester?
Yes, lots. So I went along to the National Basketball Performance Centre to watch Manchester Basketball take on Cheshire Phoenix in the first round-robin match of the trophy competition last week. Unfortunately, Manchester didn't come away with the win, but it was all down to the last 25 seconds of the match. Ultimately, Cheshire Phoenix had the accuracy and precision when they needed it and won the match 82-77. The crowd were incredible the whole way through and constantly cheering and chanting. You could hear lots of "Let's go Manny, let's go." Manchester had been behind for the majority of the match, and at one point they were trailing by 13 points, but they fought back and the last 2 minutes of the match were nail-biting. Again, the amount of noise from fans was crazy. It was just a shame that it didn't go the way of the home side.
Well, thank you for that, Rose. And the Manchester Christmas markets are finally open from the 7th of November to the 22nd of December. This tradition started in 1998. 27 years of stalls, mulled wine and activities for the family. Our reporter Molly Gunn had a day out at the market.
Manchester's Christmas markets are now open, with over 200 stalls across 10 sites. Ranking Europe's second best Christmas markets, an estimated 9 million shoppers flock to these markets every year.
The atmosphere, well, you get all the crazies because it's Piccadilly, so they always keep you entertained. We have live music, we have singers on, drummers, guitarists, saxophone players. Yeah, it's all happening on Piccadilly Gardens.
It's not just about the stalls though this year, with a carousel, an ice rink and a 50-metre high Ferris wheel offering views over Manchester's Town Hall.
I'm here at the Christmas markets in Piccadilly Gardens, and this year you can find the famous Yorkshire pudding wraps, Dutch pancakes and new favourites like matcha and Dubai chocolate French toast. You can also buy yourself some new handmade Christmas gifts like wood carvings or even dog treats.
Albert Square has reopened for the first time in 6 years for a taste of Christmas, the new section of the Christmas markets.
Yeah, it's really amazing. I worked last year as well, so it's really amazing for me. It's the best time of the year.
Weather warnings have been issued across the UK with heavy rainfall and extreme winds. We go live to our reporter Sydney Williams, who's battling the worst of it, with the latest weather forecast.
Hi guys, I'm currently at the Quays. It is absolutely bouncing it down. I don't know if this mic is waterproof. Might as well throw it in the Quays at this point and see if it still works. Well, the Met Office have issued a yellow weather warning for rain and wind. You can tell it's very rainy, very windy right now. It is a yellow weather warning, so there's a potential congestion and danger to life. It is jumping between 6 to 7 degrees today. Storm Claudia is set to start from now until Saturday morning in the early hours. The Quays behind me is very choppy because of the wind. Those of you that live near lakes, rivers or big water reserves, just be careful for some overland flow because there will be soon. The weather is set to get better. It's the start of the weekend, so enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and drive safely.
Thank you, Sydney. We really appreciate it. Given the weather, it's a bit, we can't really expect anything more from you. Thank you.
No, thank you. And that is all from us this afternoon. We have been Quays News.
I've been David Craig.
And I've been Max Loffman. Thank you.
Ciao.